Even though Steffi is currently focused on getting revenge on Hope, that doesn't mean she's really gotten over the trauma of Sugar breaking into her home. Steffi can't just forget about it. We all know that facing an intruder who could kill someone is a terrible thing. Steffi may have tried to keep her cool, but deep down, she's struggling with the lingering emotional trauma. Will these psychological wounds drive her insane? What if the fear and rage that's built up inside her explodes, pushing Steffi to the edge between sanity and losing control? In this situation, it's impossible to rule out the possibility that Hope will be Steffi's target. It's hard to guess what's going on in Steffi's mind, but it's clear that Steffi was furious with Hope after discovering Hope kissing Finn. For Steffi, it's not just a betrayal, but also an insult. She sees this as an intrusion, just like Sugar did to Steffi. Steffi feels deeply hurt, and this could trigger dangerous behavior. Could Steffi be posing a real threat to Hope without anyone realizing it? Many viewers have wondered if Hope deserves whatever happens to her for crossing the line by kissing Finn. It may have been a mistake, but for Steffi, this can't be easily overlooked. The story is reaching a climax as the conflict between these two women becomes more intense than ever. Will Steffi be able to handle things calmly, or will she fall into the trap of her own anger and hurt? The most dramatic thing that could happen is that Steffi not only seeks revenge but is pushed into an even more dire situation. There have been many hints that Steffi may be charged with murder. This made the audience even more nervous and raised many questions. If Steffi was really convicted and imprisoned, was it justice, or was she just a victim of uncontrollable pent-up emotions? During the interrogation, Steffi constantly criticized and attacked Hope, expressing her anger that Hope dared to violate what she considered the most sacred, her family. Instead of apologizing or showing concern for Steffi's anger, Hope made the situation worse. Not only did she maintain an arrogant attitude, but she also challenged Steffi by declaring that she would win Finn at all costs, which was the last straw for Steffi. When faced with Hope's obvious provocation, Steffi could not control the anger burning inside her. In a moment of losing control, Steffi pulled out a gun and ended it all by shooting Hope dead. Steffi's actions are not only the result of anger, but also a reflection of fear, hurt, and pressure that have been accumulated for a long time. The loss of trust in those around her, combined with the unhealed psychological trauma, has pushed her into a state of mental instability. However, this cruel act cannot be justified by any reason. Hope's death will have serious consequences, not only for her family, but also for Steffi herself. Steffi knows clearly that her actions will not escape punishment. This time she cannot hide from the law. Steffi will be arrested and must face justice, not only to pay for the murder, but also to face her mistakes. The audience is facing a big question. Can Steffi overcome this challenge, or will this be the end of her tragic life? The story doesn't end here. Hope's death could be the beginning of a complicated chain of events, as broken relationships and revenge begin to emerge. Every character on The Bold and the Beautiful has a dark side, and Steffi's arrest will certainly open up dramatic and surprising plot twists in the future. What fate will Steffi face? Will she find a way to redeem herself? Or will she pay a heavy price for her impulsiveness? All will be revealed in the following episodes, as the tension continues to escalate in the never-ending war between the characters.